Hey guys, Chef Anita here. I just wanted to give you an update on my dinner at home. Now, as I said before, I woke up craving pasta pomodoro, a true pasta pomodoro. Fresh tomatoes cooked down with onion and garlic, a little bit of white wine, some whole basil, salt, and that's it. That's the whole gamut. You cook all that down with olive oil. Over time, it just becomes this really rich, bright, acidic, sweet, amazing sauce. And you can toss whatever kind of pasta you want with it. Tonight, I'm going to do a bucatini because that is literally my favorite. And then we're going to dress it over the top with a little Parmigiano Reggiano and some whole leaf basil. Now, let me just show you what I've got going on here. So when I was in Florence, the pasta pomodoro that I had, that sauce was the best sauce I've ever tasted. I couldn't quite figure out how they managed to make it, all of the three things that I just described. And when the gentleman, my server, explained to me the process and literally the fact that Grandma, Nonna, was in the back making that sauce, I understood. So when I came home, I pretty much watched every single video with any Italian grandmother making a pomodoro sauce, and that's pretty much how I taught myself how to do it. So now this is my version of it. And because it isn't tomato season exactly right now, I couldn't find all of the tomatoes that I wanted, but we did find unbelievably gorgeous heirloom tomatoes, some vine-ripe tomatoes, and some plum Roma tomatoes. These three I'm hoping are going to create the flavor that I'm looking for in this sauce. Now this sauce, as simple as it sounds, it is a labor of love. The vine-ripe tomatoes and the plum Roma tomatoes are going to get blanched in a salty hot water and then immediately placed into an ice bath, which I already have ready right there, so that I can peel the skin off and then put all of the meaty, yummy goodness into my pot with the olive oil, onion, garlic, a little bit of white wine. Now you could use a little white wine or red wine, depending on what kind of use you want for the sauce. A lot of people just leave it as it is so that then they can dress it later. I'm going to go white wine. I just love it. So that's going to get the whole leaf basil just steeping right in there for that flavor. Just adds this, oh my God, if you guys could just smell that. Can you smell that? It's amazing. So again, those two kinds are going to get blanched. The heirlooms I'm going to leave as is. I'm just going to split them down the middle and scoop out as much of the seed as I possibly can without compromising the meat. And then I'm going to scoop the meat into the sauce later on, almost to when I'm almost done with the sauce in the cook time. I want the freshness and the brightness of these tomatoes to really pop through after these guys have cooked down for a couple of hours. I think that's really going to make a difference here. So I'll let you guys know how that works out. And then, of course, 24-month aged Parmigiano Reggiano. Before I serve dinner, there goes my dog. Before I serve dinner, I am going to be shaving some of that into the saute pan with a little red chili flake. Not a lot. It's just going to be a little bit to give it a little extra something. And then serve it up with bucatini. Like I said, I apologize. My dog is just going to go off here because somebody's at the door, but that's okay. Just focus on this beautiful produce. Anyway, come on back, guys, okay? I want to show you what I'm doing here. I'm super excited for it. Cannot wait to eat this meal. Ciao.